Now, before Tim went on America's Got Talent, he met representatives from a non-profit organization which helps wounded soldiers. He says he was confused about his military service when he spoke with them. Take a look.
I worked with the Defenders of Freedom while I was transitioning, retiring from the military.
Defenders of Freedom gives our wounded troops emergency financial assistance.
When I first spoke to Donna, I told her exactly what I told the whole world.
When the RPG exploded, it folded me half backwards, and it broke my back in 2 spots. I remember waking up, and I was in a helicopter, and my guys were telling me it's okay, you'll be all right.
I only told Donna what I believed was the truth. I would have never, ever lied.
Well, Donna is the founder and CEO of the nonprofit organization Defenders of Freedom. She says she's also unsure about what to believe.
I first heard Tim's story in detail when he told it to me on a phone interview that we were doing for a video so people could see how we had helped our troops.
My name is Timothy Poe. I was a sergeant in the Army. I served with the 10th Mountain Division in Afghanistan. I also served with 2 of the 135 Infantry in Total Iraq.
5 months later, the Minnesota National Guard contacted us and told us that his story was not true. Tim also sent me an email listing awards that he never earned, a Bronze Star, Purple Heart, several Army commendations, and none of those were true. He undermines every soldier. Tim should be proud of his service, but when you start misrepresenting injuries or awards that you didn't earn, that's when it becomes a disgrace.
Well, Donna is on the phone. Donna, you've been listening to the show so far, correct?
Yes, I have.
What do you want to say?
I guess I'm just pretty saddened that I'm hearing Tim try to play the same thing that he did on national TV and he did locally here. And I think he's just trying to cover himself. And I'm just really saddened to hear this.
You know, Donna, I'm sorry that I said the things that I had said, but I could have never contacted anyone, and I could have just let it all go because it had died down. But I really do think I have some issues that I know I do, that I need to get some kind of help for. I never, in a million years, would do anything to make other soldiers feel horrible, because I love my country and I love the men and women that fight for the country.
And you know what, Tim? I agree with you that you do need help. And I think as a soldier, you should be thinking about getting in the trenches and doing the hard work privately rather than using a national forum stage to get a lot of sympathy.
To me, you should be totally just proud of yourself for being a vet. There is no reason to make up any stories at all, because I bet you every single person in here would thank you. Everybody has that common respect for anybody that's in the military.
And you're right. You're absolutely right.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.